What's gang? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I have another word for y'all, and this word is timely. This word is something that will resonate with you. This is something that God has specifically been speaking to you about. The time is now, y'all. Time is up, time is now. Both of these phrases go hand in hand because they're essentially speaking about the same thing. It is time to lock in. It is time to be serious, y'all, about what God has been placing in your mind and in your heart and in your desires to do. What this all means is that time is essential. You know, some of us have felt like we have wasted time. Some of us have felt like we have not been using our time right. The time has arrived for whatever He has been placing in your heart, whatever He has been commanding you, or, you know, giving you that vision to do. You know, He's telling you that right now is the time and that it's now or never. Meaning that if you don't get it together now, it'll never come about. And not in a bad way. And it's not to say that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, but He needs you to amp that fuel, you know, like He needs you to prove yourself, and He needs you to push yourself to that limit. He needs you to notice a lot of things right now because He is taking you through a process of elimination. That's what I'm hearing. And what this elimination process is doing is it is changing your mind, your heart, your body, your entire soul, and your spiritual being. And it is changing for the better. And a lot of you may feel uncomfortable within this time frame or whatever God has been placing you to do, right? There's a lot of things that may be making you feel uncomfortable, but that just goes to show you that, hey, something is actually changing, but you're trying to, how can I say it? Like, you're trying to like move away from whatever it is that He's telling you to do because it feels that uncomfortable. Like, you have never felt that uncomfortable before, that you just feel like it's too much pressure, it's too much weight on you. You just feel like, okay, I don't want to do this because I never felt something like this, or I never felt something this heavy. You know what I'm saying? And you're feeling that, and you're saying to yourself, I don't want to do this. Like, what is the point? What is, you know, what is this gonna get me to? What is this gonna, you know, is this feeling ever gonna fade away? Am I ever gonna be happy? Am I ever gonna be satisfied? A lot of you feel unsatisfied, and you might feel like this change or this uncomfortability is not worth the change because, you know, so many times before you have been disappointed or something like that, right? So He's saying, do you not discern the time? Do you not see the newness that is coming upon you? Do you not see it? And He's telling you that there's something new on the horizon for you because you have been the underdog. You have been the black sheep. You have been the ugly duckling. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have been that one that has been left out. And now He's saying the first shall become last and the last shall become first. Simple as that, you know? And the reason why this is because of the tribulations you have gone through. And not to say other people haven't gone through what you've gone through, or they haven't been through the worst of the worst or whatever, right? But you've taken that and you've kind of, how can I say it, like made a way around it, you know? Like, you carried it differently than other people would have. Like, Other people would dismiss their, misery and all of that, but you made sure your misery had company, but not with other people, not with other things or other substances, but with God. You took your misery and made that company, and that company was God. You took that company and said, hey, my company will be God. It's like a boomerang effect. You've seen other people go first. They did what they did. They had their good stuff, right? He is going to push you to the front. And that's why you feel so uncomfortable, because that pull, okay? That pull is what's making you feel uncomfortable. It's like when somebody's having a baby, right? You gotta pull out that baby. You gotta push that baby. That baby is, the baby's head is the baby's head might be big. It might have like a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? The baby might be a little bit bigger than usual. What happens in birth is that the mother is pushing. She's birthing something new, and it feels so uncomfortable for her because it's like tearing her. I don't want to get too, because YouTube is like all over the place, but it's like it's tearing and ripping apart like her uterus or her organs or something like that, right? So this is exactly what is happening with you. God is pulling and pushing and, doing all the uncomfortableness so that when you get to where you need to get, you're gonna understand and you're gonna not be uncomfortable. You're not gonna face the things that you're facing now, because now you're like, okay, I've learned this, I've done this, now I know this, now I know that. You're gonna know how to figure things out. And that's the thing that people don't talk about. It's like they get all these blessings, but they don't even know how to, savor their blessings or how to steward their blessings, because they haven't been through anything, concerning those blessings. They just got the blessings, but they weren't processed, or they didn't have any tribulations towards anything of that nature. So that's what God is ensuring in you, and he wants to make sure that these things last, right? With the devil, he can give you something, right? But it's not gonna last. But with God, he wants to make sure that this thing or whatever it is that he wants to bless you with lasts. And why is that? Is because he wants to make sure that the next generation has. I just seen a video, and it was saying that the younger generation shouldn't even be given to the old generation. Though the older generation needed to leave things behind for us, but they didn't. So God is making sure you're you got everything settled, like you're good, like you can do this with comfort, you can do that with comfort, and not like be like the other people who are doing things not in comfort. Like they're in debt, they're miserable. If you look at someone around you, I'm sure that they have whatever they have, but are they happy? They're probably not. So God is making sure that this time around that you are really blessed. Like, and it's not to say it in a cliche way. Like, he's really trying to process you. He's really trying to prune you so you don't end up ruining yourself or something like that. And that's why it's uncomfortable. And it has to be uncomfortable, because if it's not, then you'll never grow, you will never learn, you'll never change, and change is really hard. Like, change is not something that's easy. Like, I know for me, like, change has not been easy, and it's not something that I'm just willingly wanting to do, but it's like I have to change, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like, I cannot stay the same. And I look at other people and I'm just like, how did you stay like this for a long time? Like, how did you stay stuck in this situation for a long time? How did you, it's just, I feel for them, but at the same time, they have free will, they have all of this, right? So God has placed that wisdom in you, He has placed that knowledge in you and all of that, and He wants you to use it to your advantage, because there's this phrase that says knowledge is power, but how powerful is it if you don't use it to your advantage? It's like you can know something, but if you don't use it to your advantage, you're really missing out. You're really not taking all that potential for what it is. You get what I'm saying? So, now is the time to really be on your P's and Q's. Right now is the time to take things serious. Right now is the time. It is time, y'all, to put yourself first, to put God first and not others first. Because one thing that I notice is when you put others first, it's like you're letting them eat off your blessings, and it's like they're sitting back doing nothing. I want you to think about it like this, right? Okay, a person has a job and the other person doesn't have a job, and you gotta pay bills, right? And this other person is supposed to pay half of that, but they don't have a job, or they don't want a job. And the other person does have a job, but the other person is keeping things steady, they're keeping things good, right? And the other person is just sitting there being lazy, eating chips all day, eating whatever all day, playing games all day, and doing absolutely nothing. It's like that spiritually as well, y'all. Like, you need to understand and know that it's a time for everything. It's a time to help people. It's a time to cry. It's a time to, be sad. It's a time to do anything and everything. You just gotta know when. And that's why you should have boundaries. Boundaries is important. But, sometimes it's like you're too nice. You want to help. That's understandable. But that's what boundaries are for. It's like when something is getting to a limit or it's passing the limit, it's like, all right, you need to calm it down. But y'all, it is time. It is that time. Do not play. Be on your P's and Q's right now. Do what God is telling you to do. Be obedient, because you don't want to be stuck. Okay, that's the whole basis, is not being stuck, is breaking the generational curses, is doing more. You get what I'm saying? Exploring more, seeing more, feeling more than what you're currently feeling. God doesn't want you to be stressed. He doesn't want you to be sad all the time, depressed all the time. But that's something, it's something that we know. And it feels like you can't ever get out of that. But right now, He's guiding you. He's leading you, so you can know that, hey, this is not the only thing that I'm going to let you experience, And in the Word, it even says it. God will bless you on earth. I forgot the verse, but I'm going to drop it right here. But He's going to bless you in the land of the living. Like, He's not only going to bless you when you die and you get to the heavens, to the gate of heavens and all of that. He's gonna bless you here on earth as well. And I need you to understand and know that, like, life is not just misery and sadness and depression and all of that. Like, He's gonna bless you in the land of the living. And I want y'all to comment that down, y'all. But yeah, that's all I have, y'all. So, like I always say, be real, stay real, because once you are the realest, you cannot go back to the lies. So I'm gonna catch you until next time.